Hey guys, so today we're talking about finding the second derivative implicitly. So, um, in order to do that, we need to find the first derivative. So given that we have x cubed plus y cubed equals 1, let's get that first derivative. So, using the power rule, we know that we're going to get a 3x squared plus a 3, meant to write 3, plus a 3y squared dy dx will equal 0 because the derivative of a constant is 0 and the derivative of y with respect to x is whatever you would normally do, but you have to stick the dy dx. So once we have that, we still need to figure out what dy dx would actually equal from here. So we know that 3y squared dy dx will equal a negative 3x squared, which means that dy dx, that d did not come out right. Dx would have to equal a negative x squared divided by a y squared. All right, so that's what our first derivative is. Now we still need to go ahead and find the second derivative. So changing colors, let's go blue for a second. We now need to take the derivative of our derivative. So taking the derivative with respect to x, so we're going to get d squared y over dx squared, right? Because dy times a d will give you 2 d's, so that's where the squared comes from, and then just y because it was already up there. And so dx squared, because it's a dx times a dx. So in order to get the derivative on the right side, we're going to have to go ahead and use our quotient rule. So sing along if you know the words. Low d high, low d high, minus high d low, over low low. So if you notice right here, we have a dy dx in the midst. Interesting, because we know that dy dx is equal to a negative x squared divided by a y squared. So we're going to go ahead and substitute that into the equation, which means here's what we're going to get. Still in the blue though. We're going to say that d squared y over, let's make that a y, there we go, dx squared will equal a negative 2xy squared plus x squared, or plus 2x squared y times a negative x squared over a y squared, all of which gets divided by a y to the fourth. Okay, so I don't like that 4. So I'm running out of room. So we're going to pick this up next video. Yeah.